control, shoveling dirt in every hole. Predators to condemn your soul, watching you and watching me. We're all connected but separated, misunderstood and so frustrated. A million armies of one have invaded, watching you and watching me. We live behind glass curtains and act like nothing's wrong. Soon you will belong. I know you're out there somewhere. We've watched you for so long. Wait for you to fall. We'll expose you all. I know you're out there somewhere watching me. The little brother wants to make headlines, be immortalized. Everyone's got an electric eye, we're the digital spies. They've watched you for so long. I know you're out there somewhere watching have taken over. We the people are little brother, standing by to dethrone each other, watching you and watching me. Paranoid, the lens is our weapon, desensitized in our lust for attention, democratized by our voyeur obsessions, watching you and watching me. Slaves to perfection, don't let them project you as you are, reveal your every flaw. I know you're out there somewhere. We've watched you for so long. Wait for you to fall. We'll expose you all. I know you're out there somewhere watching me. Little brother wants to make headlines, be immortalized. Everyone's got an electric eye, we're the digital spies. They've watched you for so long. I know you're out there somewhere watching me. Stay in line, don't make a mistake. We're watching. We watched you for so long. We wait for you to fall. We will expose you all. I know you're out there somewhere watching
Let your experience begin right now. From high atop the mountains of British Columbia to you listening around the world, this is Spaced Out Radio. You can follow us on our website, spacedoutradio.com, on Twitter, @SpacedOutRadio. Give our Facebook page a like, Spaced Out Radio Show. You can follow us on Instagram, Dave Scott, SOR, or on our YouTube channel, Spaced Out Radio Show.
Superman, that we're the only ones who can be strong, but we break on command, cause women rule the world.
Buckle up, space travelers. It's time to go for a ride as we are live on Spaced Out Radio.
Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And the deeper I go, the deeper I fall.
Good evening and welcome to Spaced Out Radio tonight. Happy Halloween to all of you as we welcome you to tonight's show. Thank you for listening in on Spreaker, on Revolution Radio, and of course on spacedoutradio.com as we welcome you to tonight's show as we broadcast live out of Uncle Jimbo's cabin right here in the Great White North, as we do it every night of the week, as we go live this Monday night, early Tuesday morning if you are on the East Coast. Here at Spaced Out Radio, we do this thing 3 hours a night, 7 days a week, because we want to be your official one-stop shop when it comes to the supernatural, the paranormal, the cryptozoological, the spiritual, and so much more. Hey, if you like our theme music, you can thank our resident guitar god, Ron Bumblefoot THAL, formerly of Guns N' Roses. Bumblefoot is the official music of SOR. You can find him on our website. Also, you can check us out on Twitter, @SpacedOutRadio. Give our Facebook page a like, Spaced Out Radio Show. On Instagram, I can be followed at Dave Scott, SOR. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Spaced Out Radio Show. Tune us in on TuneIn. Download our shows from iTunes, and of course our website is spacedoutradio.com. At this time we say hello, how are you to everyone listening in on the Revolution Radio chat room, on the High Plains Talk Radio Network, in the Spaced Out Radio chat room on Spreaker, along with our fans on Facebook at Euphoria Chronicles, Chronicles of the Unknown, Forest Moon Paranormal, and our flagship chat room, the SOR Space Travelers. If you haven't signed up for the SOR Space Travelers Club yet, I'm going to tell you right now, it is time. It's $5 a month. And with that, your name gets entered into monthly prize draws. You get access to private group interviews, access to a special section for your postings, and so much more. Hey, we're going to give you a hell of a lot more than just access to our archives. While on our website, you can read up on our latest blogs. You can check out Eric Markham's SOR Spacewire. Sign up for the SOR Sightlines Report if you've had an interesting encounter that you just can't explain. Our investigative researcher, Mike Schmidt, is waiting for your information. All personal information is 100% confidential. If you are a listener on Revolution Radio, the Double R Machine is the largest nonprofit online radio station going today. Do us a favor, visit freedomslips.com and donate today. Well, I hope you've had a great Halloween. I hope you had a safe one and no clowns hopped out of the darkness to scare the living hell out of you. I got away scot-free. What a great night. Got to take my little guy out after he got sick last year. He was dressed up as an airplane pilot with his little airplane surrounding him and all. It looked pretty damn cute. He was all excited about his candy. The cool thing here was even up in my area, the RCMP were out on the streets patrolling and handing out candy. So cheers to those of them who keep us safe. Tonight we're going to go where most will not. Maybe it's fear, maybe it's just the unacceptance of the unknown. But tonight, we're going there. Yeah, we are. We're going to do a live seance with Karen A. Dahlman and her assistant Rodney, as she is a specialist when it comes to using the Ouija board. Now, there aren't many people I trust with this board because I'm a firm believer that any sort of spirit board can open up to things we don't want to open. But Karen is a specialist in her field of paranormal research. Ask anyone, and they will tell you she's highly trained and highly professional when it comes to the messages she receives from the other side. Now, for tonight, your questions are required. We are going to connect, so I suggest you have a pen and paper and be ready, so you can help decipher the messages received. Your questions and participation is wanted as well. If you have a question, you must be in one of the chat rooms or on Twitter to follow us so I can get to them. Please type your questions in capital letters. The only rule for tonight is this, and I'm going to be strict on this. We are not, and I repeat, not conjuring anything evil. Do not ask for the devil, Satan, demons, or anything else that is negative. I will be editing your questions, and, well, I'm going to tell you they're not going to make it to air. Then I will have to personally call you names in the chat room, and that's not going to be fun. So let's keep it straight, let's keep it normal, and let's keep it fun tonight. Before we bring Karen on, I want to bring on Alicia Trees, who was a guest a couple of weeks ago with her Haunted Sleepovers crew, along with Ellen and Renee. We're going to do a live winning draw to their pumpkin carving contest. Alicia, how are you?
Hello! Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween to you. Did you have a good one?
I did, and I loved your little story about your little guy and his costume. How cute is that?
He did look pretty darn cute, I'm not going to lie. At first, he didn't know really what was going on, and, we had to kind of coax him to go to the doors, but once he got the hang of it and realized that there was actually candy inside the bags that were being handed to him, it was full court press from then on. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, that is just so cute. Oh, my gosh, I love that.
Absolutely.
Especially what the police were doing. They were giving out candy. That is so awesome.
It was pretty cool. It was really cool. The police officer along the street where we were trick-or-treating, he had boxes in his patrol vehicle. His lights were flashing, and all the kids were going up there getting pictures with him and everything. He was just having just a blast of a time. I said, how come you're doing this? I've never seen this before. He says, you know what? We have so many officers on duty. I figured I got to work anyways, so I might as well bring some smiles to some little kids' faces. So I just thought that was just really, really cool of him.
That is very cool. And it makes me happy to hear something good,
Absolutely. Absolutely. And, that's why I'm pretty impressed with the RCMP up here, because they, in a small community, you get to know them and they treat you well. And, we know what's happening all around the world, people mistrusting police. But to me, this was something I personally needed to see.
Yes. And people need to hear that, too. So that's good. Are you there?
Yes, I am. We have a draw to make. You had... Yes, and when you were on October 14th with Ellen and Renee for Haunted Sleepovers, you did this pumpkin carving contest draw, and how many applicants did you get?
Well, we got about 10 or 11, which I thought was really cool. Not everybody likes to carve pumpkins. There's only a couple. So, we had really good 11 entries, and it was kind of a hard decision. We had 3 of them that we liked the best, but, it just came down to, okay, we just got to pick one. But it was not easy. It was very nice that everybody has been supportive of us, and we just wanted to give back, and we love just having fun with people and just getting everybody involved, and it's just been a lot of fun. So, yeah. Thank you for doing this for us.
Not a problem. And we are going to I'm going to get a psychic reading involved with this winning, and I'm going to get a book. So I'm going to be chipping into this as well. So give us the round, a little bit of drum roll here. Who is the lucky winner of the 2016 Haunted Sleepover Spaced Out Radio Pumpkin Carving Contest?
Okay, and the winner is Jenny McCorkey.
Jenny McCorkey, congratulations. I hope she's listening tonight.
I'm hoping she's listening. Her pumpkin carving was amazing. It kind of reminded all of us when we do investigations, especially in the Shanghai tunnels. It was just a really cool woman in the background of a door that's being opened, and it was drawn to us. So she did a really amazing job. So she's actually going to win a haunted Halloween pail filled with goodies and treats, which includes a little flashlight, a Starbucks gift card, Haunted Sleepovers T-shirt, Shanghai Tunnels T-shirt, 2 tickets for a tour at Shanghai Tunnels, and so it's pretty good stuff.
And once again, we are chipping in as well. She's going to get a book from us, and we're going to get one of our great psychics who frequents this show to give her a free reading as well. So thank you so much. Annalisa, I got to let you go because we got a busy time tonight, but thank you for stopping by, and you enjoy the show as well because I know you're cuddled up in your basement and you're going to be listening in.
And tell Karen hi, and I'll be listening.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Annalisa Trees from Haunted Sleepovers. All right. Getting a little bit of feedback from you, Karen.
From me?
Yes.
Does it sound okay now?
Yes, you sound better now. There you go.
Okay,
there you go.
great.
How are you, Karen Dahlman?
Well, I'm doing fabulous on this wonderful All Hallows Eve, and hello to everybody in the chat room and everybody that's joined us tonight. It's going to be a great show. I'm happy to be here, Dave.
Absolutely. And like I said in the introduction, when you and I agreed to do this, we both thought it would be a really fun experiment to see how this goes over. But I do want to remind everyone out there is absolutely nothing negative that is going to come along. So if you're asking for silly questions like, hey, can you conjure up Satan or the devil or Adolf Hitler or Joseph Stalin, we're not doing it. Don't even try. And then I got to make fun of you, and I really don't want to make fun of you tonight. So it's about keeping it peaceful. It's about keeping it open and keeping it straight. Isn't that right, Karen?
That is absolutely right. The guides I work with don't go there anyway. So, somebody asks, they won't come through. I have a group of great guides who are bouncers, or you can call them Mr. and Masters of Ceremony. And they only allow through the energies that are going to help people. They're they're from the higher levels of vibration. They're ethereal beings, and they work really hard to help people help themselves and to really help people become more empowered and feel good in their lives. So those are the kind of messages that will come through. We might bring animals in tonight. We might bring the deceased loved ones. We may bring in your higher self. We may bring in your own spirit guides. There's a plethora of energies that can come through. So and maybe even aliens. You never know. So let's see what happens.
Well, you know what? I'm glad you mentioned aliens because I have to tell you a little story. Tonight when I was taking the little guy out trick-or-treating, me and the wife and the little guy, we were walking around, and I'm carrying him on my shoulders because he's pretty tired from running around, house to house, and we had a little bit of a jaunt, didn't realize how far we had walked away from our truck. But as we're walking down, thank goodness the sky, you got to realize, up here the weather is unpredictable this year. At about 10 a.m. this morning, it was snowing. And then it started raining and pouring rain, and then the rain stopped, and literally the rain stopped about 45 minutes before we went trick-or-treating. So the skies opened up, and the stars were out. So as I'm carrying my buddy on my shoulders, I look up into the stars, as I always seem to do, and just say, I wonder if there's anything up there. Look straight up, and then look over to my left, and there is a UFO. And it did what I like to call one of its power-ups. That's where all of a sudden the little light just goes really, really, really bright and then fades off and disappears into the sky. It was amazing. Yeah, exactly.
Is that what it sounded like?
I don't know. It was so high up, but it was pretty damn good. And you know what? I'll take a UFO sighting anytime I can grab one, because I kind of like that. And those power-ups always let me know that they are there, that they are running around, and go from there. I really enjoy it. So we'll make sure that we we say hello to the visitors up above if they're tuned in to your Ouija board. Maybe we'll even try and connect with them later. How about that?
I would love to. I've talked to aliens throughout the ages, for many years. I've been talking to aliens. So, yeah, that's a possibility for sure, if they want to come through. Yeah, let's do it.
Absolutely. So, we've set the rules and the guidelines for the audience tonight. And I just want to go over with you, as you said, you have your spirit guides who come in, protect you. You only deal with a higher source of energy and light. Everything is peaceful. You've done your grounding. I've done my grounding for tonight. I've even got Palo Santo wood and my crystals all around. I've made this kind of romantic. Man, if the wife was in here, I'd have the Barry White playing right about now.
That's great.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But one of the things I do want to say is, even though we're doing this in a confined setting and we're doing this live, the Ouija board isn't something that a lot of people who are inexperienced should mess around with, is it?
No, it really isn't, and it's not a tool for everybody. I think what happens is people let their fears get the best of them, and we just have been known to, and I guess on Ouija stations on the internet, to cause havoc. And I want to remind everybody, it truly is not the board that does anything; it's ourselves. So when we have our own fears and trepidations and hesitations, and come to the board, we begin to project those fears onto the board, and any sound we hear, any thump or bump in the night, we assume that is the boogeyman. That's evil, it's demonic, and we scare ourselves. And also, there's a thing called conjuring up in terms of like tulpas, where you can create your own thought forms that actually become really real to the people who experience them, although it doesn't necessarily mean they're real for everybody else. And I'm not saying this is like a psychosis or anything. I'm just saying we have the ability to manifest all kinds of things in our world. And so we can create things like that too, which don't need to be created. So yeah, I've used this tool for a very long time, everybody. Just want you to know that. And I've learned over the years how to use it in a way that allows, again, as I mentioned in my introduction, to really help people find answers that are going to help them with their lives, to better themselves, to better their worlds, to become more empowered, to have resolution, to have closure to grief, and to answer some questions of life. I mean, I use the board for tools to explore past lives, as I said, to communicate with various beings, including aliens, but also the consciousness of other kinds of sentient beings. I communicate with animals all the time. It's beyond just the deceased. And I really want everybody tonight to think about this tool as a cosmic phone. We can pretty much dial up any frequency that you want to communicate with. Now, that doesn't mean every frequency is going to communicate with us back, but yet it allows us to move out into the possibilities of what's out there. So the sky's the limit. We just don't go into the negative stuff. I just don't play in that area. And I don't want to bring any negative vibes here either. One thing, Dave, I am going to do with my partner, Rodney, we're going to, when we actually do start the session tonight, I will say a prayer, kind of a incantation that I say this for to help people also enter the vibrational state with me, because how this tool works for me is my partner and I, we set an intention which becomes our vibration. We meet the spirit guides on that same level of vibration, and that's where the communications happen. And we then tune into other frequencies by the questions we ask, and that allows us to tune into these other consciousness. But we'll state the prayer in the beginning to set that initial vibration, kind of like a baseline, and from there we will do our work tonight.
Excellent. And I love how forward you are with this, because I think we need to hear this, because I have to tell you, over the last week, I have had so many people come up to me online and even in person say, Dave, are you sure you want to be doing this? That board can be unpredictable. They didn't say evil, but they got to the point where that's what they were trying to get at. You know what I'm saying? And I just want you to know that I have full faith in you. I know everything is going to be protected here.
Oh, yeah.
Our audience is going to be protected.
Absolutely.
Is there anything our audience can do in order to protect themselves?
Yes, they're going to participate with me as soon as we start that prayer, and I'm going to explain to you what you're going to do too, along with me. And this is how I see it. I don't see this as anything negative ever. It never has been for me. And I want everybody to know I'm in my 43rd year of using this tool, kind of giving away my age here. I'm in my 43rd year, and I've been working with these same guides for now 24 years, the same ones that'll come through tonight. And there's a few others that come through I've been working with longer than that. They've been very consistent, and they bring nothing but positive, great messages, and they only allow that positive energy to come through. But I will walk everybody through this little prayer thing we do. And I suggest too, if you have your favorite crystal, you want to light a candle, and to bring your paper, pen, pencil to the table too, because you're going to be writing in real time as I call out the letters. And just whatever you need to do for you to feel solid and centered within yourself. If you want to use the word protection, that's fine. I just always make sure I'm really grounded when I do this work, and I'm going to help everybody do that. And even those who join us late will be fine, because all of us have done our work to set this grid and vibration of a beautiful energy. So that's what we're going to be establishing here in a few minutes.
And I'm excited, man. I am really excited to fire this thing up. So before we do that, how does this work for you? Take us through, you say you're going to say a prayer, and then how are you going to get the messages to us? Do you want our audience to have a notepad and paper to be able to spell everything out?
Absolutely. So yeah, this is how it works, because it's a little different when you're on radio. And I do a lot of, YouTube shows too, where I'm live and you can see me video as well, but the radio's a little different. We've been doing quite a few of these lately. And by the way, you are the first Halloween one, Dave. This is the very first Halloween seance I've done live. Yeah.
Yes.
You're the first. Yay. Spaced Out Radio.
Yes.
You're the first. And thank you for inviting me. So what I do is we'll do this prayer, and then what happens is the spirit guides like to come through and give a overall message, and it's for everybody that's listening or will be listening in the future. And so if you have paper and pen to write, I call out the letters, and as they move, it'll be like A, D, Q, B. Now, you may not get all the letters because it may be hard to distinguish a B from a C or a T or a D, but I write them down with one of my hands too, and I will read back the message once it's done speaking. Now, as I told Dave and I've done a show with Dave before, my spirit guides are not like yes, no. You're going to see the way this works, or you're going to hear how it works. It's very different than what you may have seen before or heard from other people who use the board. My messages are very verbose. They go right to the point. They give you as much information as they can, and they say it to you, whoever's asking the question, in the type of language or words you need to hear so it resonates with you. The other thing very unique about what we do here is that the message is, even if you don't get your question answered, you will find value in the messages as they're being received, because the spirit guides are going to work with everybody's energy that's here right now. So they're going to try to make it more general, yet you'll find that it's specific to the person who asked the question. It's pretty bizarre how this works. So yeah, you can write along with me, and then we'll just be taking questions, and maybe there'll be some dialogue in between. If people have questions about what I'm doing and, what my thoughts are about it, we can do that as well. So we'll just see how this goes, and just everybody buckle up, and we're going to have a great time.
I'm looking forward to it. I really am. And you know what? Anytime you want to start firing it up, I could say we could do that.
All right. Well, then this is what I like to do. I'm going to tell you everybody what we're doing here. Right now I'm facing my partner. I've got the board sitting in between us. We're on the table, not too far from my microphone. And I am going to just talk right now about the type of breathing exercise we do. This is an exercise that actually the spirit guides taught me many years ago, and I've kind of perfected it over the years. And I teach it in my books, and I teach it to people I train to use this tool when they come to me. The idea is that this technique helps you ground yourself into the ground and then come up into the heart space. So what we do, and I'll just explain it to you, and then we'll all do it together. What we do is we take several breaths, and you breathe it down into your sacrum area. And that's the part, what I call your throne. It's the part where you sit. It's your lower chakra. And from there, you push the energy into the ground and connect with the earth. And it might take a breath or two or three to do that. And then you take your breath up, move it up into your heart chakra, and breathe in and out of the heart with a love feeling. Now, people ask me, how do I get that love feeling? What I like to do is put a person or an animal there, something that I really love, somebody I really love, and I envision them in my heart, and I breathe that in and out, and then that allows you to bring that feeling into your heart space. And that's all you need to do. Once you do that, I will say, okay, now we're going to start, and then I'll say a prayer, and you're just going to be a part of that prayer, and then we're good to go. So shall we start?
Absolutely. I am ready. I have grounded myself. My Palo Santo wood is smoking away here. Hopefully it doesn't set off the fire alarm or anything like that. But It is all good. Let's rock and roll.
Excellent. Okay, so just take a couple quick moments here to breathe. Here we go. Some deep breaths in, into the ground, and then into your heart. Okay, I'm in my heart space now, and if you're not, that's okay. You'll be there with me as I say this prayer. I'm going to say a brief prayer, and this prayer is to help us set the vibration, and it is one of protection as well for everybody here. And so here we go. God, Goddess, Universe, Spirit, all of our relations that are here this evening, we call upon you that have our best interests at heart and that love us from the deepest place. We work within only the light source, the white light of all that is of the God source. We are surrounded by love, beauty, protection, and we come from a space of our heart. And with that, we only reach that which also comes in the space of the heart. We are surrounded by universal guides and friends and loved ones and energies that have nothing but the best intentions for us. And we always say thank you in advance for the communications, for the guidance, for the words, for the inspiration, from the assistance, for the friendship, because after all, it is all about gratitude, and through gratitude, anything can happen. And so we say thank you, and we may begin.
Excellent.
Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to put my hands on the planchette with my partner, and we are going to allow them to spell out the first message. So get your paper ready, your pen. And here we go. I write with my right hand on paper, my left hand or one finger. I only keep one finger on the planchette. My partner has two hands on there and away it goes. Okay, you guys, we are ready now. Who comes in right now will be my guides. They always come in first. And that's the board. Here we go. They're going to start spelling here. B-O-O. Boo. They have a sense of humor.
Go figure.
They have I have to tell you guys, they're the funniest. They have a sense of humor because it's Halloween after all. They're trying to scare you. Okay, here we go. Here we go for real. Thank you guys. That was great. B-E-L-I-O-U-S. B-O-O. Boo. Believe only. Obvious. Boo.
That's a good start. That's a very good start.
Yeah, what they're trying to say is really believe only the obvious. And they're saying boo again. Okay. Oh, thank you. My partner this is something else they do. My partner just pointed something out. They do a lot of things in acronyms and they're very tricky. So think of the word boo, B-O-O. The first letter is B, means believe. O for only. O is obvious. Boo.
Wow. Yes.
Okay. They do acronyms a lot. So here we go. It's their way of being funny, but also being serious. So they're saying believe only what's obvious to you, but also boo. So that's how they're starting out. Very clever, guys. I didn't catch it. Rodney did. Okay, here we go. O R D O N O T B E L I E V E I T I S T H E M E S S A G E T H A T I S I M P O R T A N T W E P R E F E R T H A T Y O U A R E S K E P T I C A L S O T H A T Y O U M A Y J U G D G E T H E M E S S A G E F O R Y O U R S E L F. There, that's it. That's how they usually go. Okay.
All right.
So it can go on quite a way. Sometimes we even get messages that go on for pages. This was just a paragraph. This is a conversation for the many spoken, for the many spoken to the one we as that. Is that what that is?
Ask that you believe.
Yeah, we ask that you believe or do not believe. It is the message that is important. We prefer that you are skeptic. Also, that you may judge the message for yourself.
Could we ask the board to just slow down just a little bit? Because I'm getting messages here from people who are like, help, I've lost track already.
Okay. Well, you know, it's funny. We worked hard to get them to speed up, the guys, but guides, I'll just tell them, did you heard Dave? Is it okay if we slow down just a little bit? Let me put my hands on here. Will that be all right? We able to go a little slower? They've already, yeah, they're going to do it. They're going to, hold on. A-L-R-E-A, that's slower. D-Y-Q-U-I-T-E-S-L-O-W. Already quite slow. How they work, Dave, I work with them too in my mind. And so they come to me and like downloads information. And when they come on the board, it's like sometimes a word will be missing or a letter will be missing because they come so quickly and it's hard for them to slow down. But would that work the way we just did it, you guys?
Yeah, that works perfectly, I think.
And if you lose anything, don't worry because I capture it all here between myself and Rodney. We get it, and I've got everything written down. But I understand it's always important to, you want to make sure you get the messages. So that's cool. We'll do the best we can to slow down.
Awesome. Do you have any other warm-ups that we do?
That's it. I mean, they're ready for a question right now. That's all they want. They just want to make sure everybody be skeptics, listen to the message, how it works for you, and judge the message for yourself. That's it. They don't want any believers. They don't want followers. They just want you to get the message that you need to receive. That's it.
All right, let's start off with a question from Joe. Joe is asking, because he lives on the Nevada-California border, right where the old Gold Rush Trail was. It comes straight north through British Columbia here, and yeah, there's gold all in the mountains around me as well. But he's wondering, is there any gold on his property, and where can he look?
Ooh, now these are interesting questions. Let's see what they have to say. Here we go, Joe. This is for you. T H A T W E D O A S R O U T I N E W E A R E F A N S O F G O L D H O W E V E R A S W E A L W A Y S S A Y Y O U R J O U R N E Y B E L O N G S T O Y O U I T I S. Let me turn the page. Hold on one second, guys. Thank you so much. Go ahead. N O T F O R U S T O S P O I L Y O U R J O U R N E Y E V E N I F W E K N E W. Okay. Let's see what they said. So what I do when I do this work, you guys, I try to check out. I could guess words, but I prefer not to. When I write with one hand, call out the letters and keep my other hand on the planchette and see the letters, it allows me to kind of multitask, but to step away from it to let the purest message come through. My partner has no idea. He's looking at the board upside down. He has no idea what's even coming through. Joe, this is what it says. This is not something that we do as routine. We are fans of gold. However, as we always say, your journey belongs to you. It is not to rust. Oh, not to.
It is not for us
for
to.
us to. Yeah, thank you. You're a good Ouija whisperer. It is not for us to spoil your journey, even if we knew. So they don't want to. They don't want to tell you if they knew. That's what they're saying. And I will say this, I've asked, trust me, all these kind of questions over the years, and rarely do I get an answer such as that. They really try to, what spirit, if you have a guide you're working with, because a guide or an angel, spirit guide will never interfere with your life and never change your trajectory of your own choices. Instead, they let you have free will, but they will support you and give you suggestions and ideas, but they don't necessarily will tell you where the gold's hidden. Trust me, I've tried that one several times. I've tried lottery numbers, all those things, but it's worth the question of asking. So, they're not saying there's not, they're just saying they would spoil if they knew.
Well, let's get to the next question. This one comes via Twitter from Doran.
Oh, great.
All
okay,
right.
Hi, Doran.
His question is, for the past year or so, I keep seeing crows almost daily. Why? Are they good? Bad? Do they have a message for me? Are they protecting me or guiding me?
Great question. Many of us see repetitive birds. This is wonderful. Here you go, Doran. This is for you. W H Y D O U Y O U B E L I E V E Y O U A R E H A V I N G T H I S E X P E R I E N C E T H R O U G H O U T Y O U R Y O U W I L L B E G I V E N M A N Y M A N Y M E S S A G E S S O M E M O R E O B V I O U S T H A N O T H E R S A S I T I S F O R Y O U S O I S I T W I T H M A N Y F R I E N D S A N D A N G E L S G. Oh, was that a G? No. C O M E A I N M A N Y S H A P E S A N D S I Z E S U N D E R S T A N D T H A T T H O U H G. Okay, that was G H. Okay, got it. G H. Okay. T H E I R I N H E R E N T E V I L I N A N Y O F T H E S E M E S S A G E S L E S T Y O U C H O O S E T H E R E T O B E Y O U A R E L U C K Y S O F I N D T H E I N T E N T O F T H E M E S S A G E G I V E N F R E E L Y. Okay, it's a lot there. Woo! Okay.
They made me turn the page. Wow.
I heard that.
I had to turn the page.
I write much bigger than you, so I'm already on my third page. Okay, so this is for you, Dorn, about your crows. Why do you believe you are having this experience throughout your what? Throughout your, probably missing a word here, do you think?
Probably.
Let me ask him. It looks like they're missing a word. Is there a word missing after your O-L?
I got
It's life.
I got throughout you will be given many, many message. I think it's life.
The word's missing is life. Yeah, okay, so sorry. Here we'll go again. Why do you believe you are having this experience throughout your life? You'll be given many, many messages, some more obvious than others. As it is for you, so it is with many friends and angels. So it is with you and many friends. And angels come in many shapes and sizes. Understand that though they're inherent evil in any of these messages, lest you choose there to be, you are lucky. So you are lucky. So find the intent of the messages given freely. So I'm gonna guess here. It sounds like Doran may be thinking there could be something evil, maybe, or maybe he's thinking, why do I keep seeing they're black? Crows are black. Who likes crows? I like crows. They're actually messengers to the Native Americans, and they're saying don't see this as maybe inherent evil. So maybe they're picking up on something that you may be thinking or somebody's told you. They're saying that angels are inferring that angels come in many shapes and sizes, and you're receiving messages because there's so many that surround you at many times, and instead feel lucky that you're actually given some messages freely.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. This is so much fun.
Is it good? It is fun.
I know.
The only thing about it, the only thing about it is that sometimes, it takes a while, and everybody in the chat room, I hope you can bear with us on this. As you saw, they really like to go quicker, and they slowed it down quite a bit for us, and which is nice. And sorry, it's a little boring at times when you have to write all the letters down. But once we get the message, it's kind of fun. So we'll have at it.
Excellent. All right. We have about 8 minutes before we have to go to our first break here.
Okay.
And then we get a nice little break time and relax, and the spirits can go for coffee and maybe a bathroom break.
That's what they need.
Michael, who is a first-time listener here, he's got a couple of questions here.
Okay.
He would like to know, I guess he has grandparents and a friend who have passed to the other side. And he is wondering if they have anything to say to him.
All right, let's start there. Okay, so here we go. This is for Michael. It's moving around. Here we go to the letters. THISIS ANOFT M A N I T Y R E V E L S I N U S I N G T H E I R O W N F I L T E R S T O T R Y T O E X P L A I N T H A T W H I C H T H E Y D O N O T U N D E R S T A N D M A N Y P E O P L E M I G H T B E L I E V E T H A T T H E Y P O S S E S S G I F T S O or A B I L T I E S T H A T M A K E T H E M D I F F E R E N T F R O M O T H E R S E A C H P E R S O N H A S T H E A B I L I T Y T O S P E A K D I R E C T L Y A C R O S S T H E B L U R R E D L I N E S B E T W E E N H U M A N I T Y A N D W H A T Y O U C A L L T H E D. Okay, no, wasn't a D. They just went to no. T H E O T H E R S I D E A F E W W H O S E E M T O H A V E T H E S E G I F T S R E A L L Y H A V E A G R E A T E R A B I L I T Y T O C O N N E C T B E C A U S E T H E Y B E L I E V E. Okay, are you still there, Dave?
I sure am. Keep running.
Okay, that we got our message. Do we have time to read it, or should we wait till after the break?
Let's wait until right after the break. Karen
Sounds
Dahlman and Rodney helping us out on this special Ouija board seance on Halloween here on Spaced Out Radio. We'll be right back.
Looking for news beyond the mainstream news? Head to spacedoutradio.com and check out the SOR Spacewire. This is Spaced Out Radio's Eric Markham, news director for the SOR Spacewire. Daily, I will bring you intriguing stories and outlandish reports from what's going on around the world. UFO sightings, paranormal activity, conspiracies, alternative health, and so much more. And if you have news, email me at news@spacedoutradio.com.
Hi there, I'm Butch Witkowski, lead investigator with U4Cop. On the final Monday of every month, you can listen to me and host Dave Scott on Spaced Out Radio's Strange Days. We're going to get to the heart of the matter when it comes to what's happening out there. People are seeing and experiencing things from ET contact to Bigfoot, and I want to hear about it. Your experiences are what we investigators need to help solve these unknown mysteries, so tune in at spacedoutradio.com.
Have you had an experience you can't explain? Had a run-in with ghosts, maybe Bigfoot, or seen lights in the sky? Hi, I'm Mike Schmidt from the SOR Sightlines. I'm here to investigate your sighting. Head to spacedoutradio.com and fill out a report on the Sightlines. All your information is 100% confidential, and I will help you figure out what you've been seeing. File your report, and let's find out the answers together.
Visit purpleplates.com today. For over 40 years, the Purple Energy Plates have been delivering amazing results for their many customers. Inspired by the great genius Nikola Tesla, the harmony, healing, and energetic effects of the plates have proven over and over to be beneficial and often miraculous to thousands of customers. With their money-back guarantee and the many benefits, how can you afford not to get one? Check their site for daily specials and choose from their many energy products. You won't be sorry. Visit them today at purpleplates.com for mind, body, and spirit, and expect a miracle.
Strange creatures lurking in the night, the sounds of wood knocking in the forest, odd happenings right out of a fictional world. These are the reports I love. Hi there, this is author Ronald Murphy, and I would love it if you join me and Spaced Out Radio host Dave Scott the second Wednesday of every month on our journey into the unknown land of cryptozoology at spacedoutradio.com. From Mothman to Frogman and everything in between. Hey, they don't call me the crypto guru for nothing.
Are you interested in advertising on Spaced Out Radio? Head to our website at spacedoutradio.com and click on our advertising tab. There, you will find an assortment of ways you can get your product out there with us, from radio commercials to banners and social media. Have a product you like our hosts to endorse? We can do that too. Visit spacedoutradio.com for more details.
From British Columbia to Northern California, Pacific North Weird has Cascadia covered. Check out our feature videos at spacedoutradio.com, where I, Vincent Zunza, and my super sleuth partner Alexandra Sullivan track down the weird and strange stories from around the Pacific Northwest. From Bigfoot to Mel's Hole and everything in between. This is what makes life exciting. So why report the normal when we can report the Pacific North Weird right here at spacedoutradio.com.
Oh, there's only one way to rock. Loud and proud. In high definition. Radio 702 rocks. Las Vegas.
Have you ever had an extraterrestrial experience? One you just couldn't explain? Well, maybe I can help. Hello, I am Samantha Mullet. On the second Tuesday of each month, I will join Dave Scott on Spaced Out Radio to bring a human aspect to ET contact. It's something I've lived with my entire life, and I'd love to help you understand. Let's share our experiences. The ET Experience, the second Tuesday of each month, only on Spaced Out Radio.
Hi there, this is Jolene with Rivulet Reiki and Readings, and I want you to relax. Let me help you chill out and get in touch with your body, mind, and soul. In this busy world, sometimes we need to let go, and this is where I can help. Visit my website, rivuletrr.wix.com/rivuletrr&r.
Every Saturday and Sunday night, as Dave Scott wanders aimlessly in the wilderness, you can come hang out with me, James Tyson, in Spaced Out Weekend. Starting at 9 p.m. Pacific, midnight Eastern, I'll take you along as we talk with some of the best experts in their fields. SpacedOutRadio.com is the place to find us. So sit down, relax, put your feet up. Enjoy the topics like the paranormal, supernatural, intuitiveness, and so much more. Hope to see you there.
Hi there, this is your psychic medium, Joanna, and I would love it if you would join us every other Sunday on Spaced Out Weekend. With host James Tyson, we'll bring you personal psychic messages on two mediums and a large. Questions about love, life, career changes. We would love it if you would come and join us live. Call in and listen in for the experience. Allow us to open the doors to your other side. Two mediums and a large, heard only on Spaced Out Weekend at spacedoutradio.com.
Would you like to become one of our space travelers? All you have to do is click on the Space Travelers icon at spacedoutradio.com. For only $5 a month, you can get access to some great prizes, as well as private monthly shows, newsletters, and a members-only section on our website. Become a space traveler today.
Do you have a topic or a guest that you'd like to hear on Spaced Out Radio? Let us know at spacedoutradio.com, where you can sign up to become a Space Traveler member today. Or you can find us on Twitter at Spaced Out Radio and on our Facebook page, Spaced Out Radio Show. Welcome back to Spaced Out Radio tonight. I am your host, Dave Scott. Good to have you along for the ride. If you are listening in on Revolution Radio, you could do us a favor. Head to freedomslips.com and donate today. It is a good cause as we try and keep the Double R machine rocking and rolling at this time of the night. Bill Cardwell has set the password for tonight, maleficency. You know what? I could pronounce this one. I don't know. Maleficiently. I guess that would be it. Maleficiently. It's working, but that's the one we are going with tonight on Bill Cardwell's password of the night, as he sets it for all SOR space travelers on a nightly basis right here on the mighty SOR as we keep things going on this show. Remember, if you want to follow us on Twitter, you can do so at Spaced Out Radio. Give our Facebook page a like, Spaced Out Radio Show. On Instagram, I can be followed at Dave Scott SOR. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Spaced Out Radio Show. And, of course, you can tune us in on TuneIn. You can also download this show or others on iTunes. That is a very, very good thing. Our website is spacedoutradio.com. And while you're on our website, you can sign up for the SOR Space Travelers Club. You can also, while you're there. Read up on our latest blogs. You can check up on... And there we go. We got Karen back. You can check up on our latest blogs. Yes, I know you're here. I'll get you to turn your sound down just a little bit, if you don't mind. Oh, no. Yeah, just a tap.
Okay, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you just fine.
Okay, good. Sorry, it was doing some weird stuff on this end.
I know. You know what? It was on this end as well. My Skype is being an idiot again tonight, but that's okay.
That's okay. We're back.
That's okay. That's okay. Anyways, while you're on our website, fill out a Sightlines report. Do whatever you want to do. It's a good website. We worked hard on it. Check it out. And whatever you want to do on there. Just what the hell. Karen Dahlman is our guest tonight. We are talking to the spirits through a live seance here on Spaced Out Radio. Karen and her good partner / assistant Rodney are with us as they are delivering messages from her guides on the other side. Karen, welcome back.
Thank you. I'm back. We're happy to be here. And I know we had a message. It actually finished right before we went to break for Michael. Should we read that message?
Please do.
Okay, this is interesting, you guys, because they're starting to use some Old English. And once in a while, the guides will do that, use some language I'm not really familiar with. And in this sentence, this paragraph from Michael, they said, this is an oft-asked question. Oft is short for often. So it's kind of poetic way or Shakespearean way of saying often. So this is an oft-asked question. You see humanity revels in using their own filters to try to explain that which they do not understand. And many people might believe that they possess gifts or abilities that make them different from others. Each person has the ability to speak directly across the blurred lines between humanity and what you call the other side. A few who seem to have these gifts really have a greater ability to connect because they believe. Now, it's interesting, Michael, they didn't really answer your question. I think your question was to speak to your grandparents, I think, but they brought this up instead. So my guess is that this is more of a pressing question you might have about your own gifts or your own abilities.
I'm going to tell you the funny part to this, okay? Because Michael has about 4 or 5 questions in there. His final question is, do my gifts have something to do with my past life, and do your guides have a title that they sense in me?
Interesting. Well, so they're kind of, I think what they did is they went right to what was most important to you. I'm going to put my hands back on this planchette with my partner, and let's see if there's anything else, Michael, that comes for you, because it sounds like you had several different questions, and let's just see what else they have to say. I turn the page. Okay, here we go. Let's just see what else. We're back on Michael again to see what else you may have to say. So here we go. P A R T E D I N T H I S W A Y Y O U D O N O T O U R E L P A L L Q U E S T I O N S A N S W E R T H E M S E L V E S W H E N Y O U B E L I E V E I N Y O U R S E L F. Okay, I want to say my cats, you probably hear them in the background. What happens when I do the board, Dave and everybody else, they talk to me all the time on the board, by the way. And so they get really active and want to communicate. And often they'll jump in when I'm doing sessions. All of a sudden they'll jump in and start talking. So don't be surprised if one of my cats comes through. They're just crazy. So you'll hear them in the background. All right, so this is what we got for Michael, just to a follow-up to the first answer he received. See the other with not your eyes, rather with your heart. Past lives have nothing to do with moment. See these departed in this way. You do not. There's a word missing. You do not are help. All questions answer themselves when you believe in yourself. You do not. There's a word missing right there. What is that word, guys? Okay. They're saying it's need. Okay, so you do not need your help. So see the other with not your eyes, rather your heart. So it's talking about the other side or your abilities to see other things. You have to, when you see into the realms, and I can tell you from my own experience, it's not your eyes that see, although I can see spirit sometimes. It's more my heart. You feel it and then you see it. Sometimes it's in your mind's eye. So learn to see this in your heart. Past lives have nothing to do with moment. I think they mean the moment. See these departed in this way. You do not need our help. All questions answer themselves when you believe in yourself. They're basically telling you, Michael, you have the ability to do this yourself and that you can get messages yourself directly from your deceased loved ones. And truly, they're not deceased. They always want me to tell you they're not deceased. They're just transitioned and they're actually still alive, very much alive, but just in a vibratory state of light, not with the corporeal material body holding them down. So I hope that helps, Michael.
All right, let's move on here because the questions are piling up. Spear has not a question but a comment. If you could ask your spirit guides, I guess her black cat ran away.
Oh.
And they are missing. So could you tell the spirit guides to send a message to her kitty to please come home? They're missing her or him.
Yes. Who is this for? Who's the person?
This is, she goes by Spear.
Spear. Okay, perfect. Okay. I always just write it down on the piece of paper, so when I go back and look at my messages, I know what we're talking about. Okay, Spear, this is for you. Let's see if we can connect with the kitties or find out what's going on here. And they always hear. They're hearing it, you guys, right now, so here we go. WILDISOURNATE I A M D O I N G T H A T W H I C H I, thank you, L O V E I T O O L O V E Y O U A S I K N O W Y O U D O L M E I F T H E L. Oh, was that an L or an M? Sorry. M O M E N T C O M E S C O M E S T H A T I W A N T T O B E W I T H Y O U M O R E T H A N I T R E A S T. Is that a T or a U? Sorry. U. Sorry. U R E M Y F R E E D O M I W I L L B E B A C K says, wild is our nature. Fret not for my safety. I am doing that which I love. It, ooh, what does that say?
I too love. I too love.
Thank you. Thank you. I too love you as I know you do me. If the moment comes that I want to be, if the moment comes that I want to be with you more then I treasure my freedom, I will be back.
In other words, it's a cat being a cat.
Yes, and it's enjoying it running around, and it's okay. It says, fret not my safety, but it loves what it's doing. But it sounds like there's also understanding that you miss him, and that I don't know if it's a he or she, but this cat is feeling like it wants to follow its treasure, follow what it treasures most of its freedom, but he will come back too if that's where he wants to be. So it sounds like he's okay. Is it a he? I keep feeling like it's he.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a
yeah.
he.
Okay.
All right.
Wow.
Well, that's a good one.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, I do want to say your cat did come through, because when it starts using my and I, it's first person. So the cat was coming through along with the spirit guides. What happens when the animals come through, since they don't speak English, they speak I do a lot of animal communication. When they come through in images and feelings, and you feel it in your body more than anything, and you can read them that way. The spirit guides help translate when they help the animals spell it, put it in words so I can understand. So it's like there's a mediator in there who translates, or translator, and then gets it in English language. That's how it works with the animals when I talk to them over the board.
Well, let's move on here.
Okay.
Lana on Twitter is asking, sometimes I feel like an old soul. Have I lived any past lives?
Okay. Well, I'll just tell you right now, you have. We all have. But here we go, Lana. This is for you. W H Y D O Y O U B E L I E V E T H I S. A S A C O A L M I N E R I T I S A F E. Nope, no E. A F A. No F. It's A D I F F I C U L T A S A D A N C E R L I F E I S S T I L L D I F F I C U L T Y O U R E X P E R I E N C E D E F I N E S Y O U R S O U L S P R O G R E S S I O N N O T T H E N U M B E R O F L I V E S Y O U H A V E E X P E R I E N C E D H A V E F U N H, sorry, what letter is that? L I G H T H E A R T E D F U N I N T H I S O N E. Oh, okay. This is for Lana. Why do you believe this? As a coal miner, it is difficult. As a dancer, life is still difficult. Your experience defines your soul's your experience defines your soul's progression, not the number of lives you have experienced. Have fun, lighthearted fun in this one.
Good one.
It is a good one.
That is a good one.
Makes you not so worry so much where you've been. They're saying ask you to look at more where you are now.
Mm-hmm. I
Quality,
like that.
not quantity.
Exactly. Let's get to another question here. This one comes from Everett.
Okay.
Now, Everett is asking, Who rang all the doorbells in my house last night?
Oh,
apparently it happened after a family member was killed in an accident.
Oh, wow. Whew. Okay. Let's see what happens here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hands are on the planchette. Here we go. All right, starting to move. Let's see where it goes. It's very methodical right now. W H E N T H E S E T H I N G S H A P P E N O N E I S T Q U I C K T O E X P L A I N T H E U N E X P L A I N A B L E W I T H T H E U N K N O W N T H O U G H W E K N O W N O T W H A T C. Sorry, is that a C or a D? C A U S E D T O H A P P E N O R T H A T E V E N T R U L Y H A P P E N E D W E A R E O F N O B E N I F I T B E Y O N D S A Y I N G B E C A R E F U L N O T T O C R E A T E T H A T D O E S N O T E X I S T L E S T I T B E C O M E T R U E F O R Y O U. Okay, it says, all right. When these things happen, one is quick to explain the unexplainable with the unknown, though we know not what caused to happen or that even truly happened. We are of no benefit beyond saying, be careful not to create. That does not exist, lest it become true for you. Interesting.
No kidding.
So I'm wondering, it almost sounds like they're saying maybe this didn't really happen. So I'm wondering about, because they're saying
or that if it did happen, don't blame it.
Don't
say it's because of this, because that may become true for you, whether it truly happened that way or not.
Right. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're saying not to connect the two, if that's what you're thinking. They're saying that they're not sure, but they're saying we shouldn't jump to conclusions like that, lest you want to always create that fear, right? And draw it to you. Okay. So it's a weird way of answering. I hope that made sense for you, Everett. I'm just the messenger. I don't know what they're going to say.
Well, you know what? That's the beauty of this.
It is the beauty of it. It's unknown.
Absolutely. All right, let's move on to another question. Christoph is asking, I get many affirmations about where I should go. How do I allow my guides and God to carry me through this?
Ooh, that's a question a lot of people ask. I think it's a wonderful question to ask if you want to talk about spirit guides. What?
What was it again? I missed it.
It's okay. You don't need to know it because your hands are on the planchette like mine. It's okay. You know how it works.
Wow, you're strict.
Well, there's no reason to repeat it because it's best that we don't even know. I mean, that's the way it works the best. Just, kind of let it happen. And
all right, let's rock and roll.
Here we go. It's moving. S I S T A E B E G I N N I N G O F A L L A N G E L S A N D G O G U I D E S A R E S I M P L Y A N E X T E N T I O N O F S A S A R E Y O U G U I D E S A R E B O R N O F L O V E A N D W I L L N O T M O V E Y O U I N A D I R E C T I O N T H A T Y O U D O N O T C H O O S E T O G O. Oh, okay. What's that word right there? The
Source is S.
Oh, source.
The only time I
Okay.
can't read it, it's an S.
That's
I guess
right.
Source.
What they do, yeah, thank you. What they do a lot is they will abbreviate words. And so one of the words they abbreviate is source. And source is like all that is or God. So they use the S. So it says, it started with S. Source is, it's supposed to be the. Source is the beginning of all. Angels and guides are simply an extension of source, as are you. Guides are born of love and will not move you in a direction that you do not choose to go. It's just kind of an overall statement about it. So the way to be in touch with them, I feel like they want me to share this because they kind of led up to it. The way to be in touch with them is to really go within and to expand your heart. Again, this is how you talk to the animals. This is how you use your gifts and abilities and how all of us can do this work. You go into your heart and begin to discern the subtle energies there. And you ask questions and allow your heart to answer. It sounds kind of strange, but you might take a piece of paper out, ask yourself a question, write it down, and then go into your heart space like we did earlier when we breathed into our sacrum, our sacred spot, into the ground, and then we breathe into our heart. It's to open and expand that place because the heart is where we do all of our communication with all the different realms. It's not through the eyes, it's through the eyes of the heart. And so that's what they talk about seeing with your heart. So you go into that space and let that space answer the question. I know how weird this sounds, but then you allow yourself just to write. That is how you start learning to discern the energies. And so when the guides come to you, begin to feel them as different than your own energy. And it becomes a very literal physical sensation. I can tell when my guides are here, they connect with me and it's always in the heart. So that's what they're saying. It always start with source. Always go to the place that you believe all that is. Go to whatever you want to call that, God, whatever your word is for it. Mine is source. And then that is where everything else springs from, including yourself. They're saying the guides and angels are no bigger and better than you. They're just different. We're all in this together, but they're here as our unseen friends to help us, but we have to get into that source space and we do it through our heart. I hope that helps, Christopher.
All right. Let's get to Dawn's question. Dawn is saying, I guess her hubby Lloyd is listening in for the first time. Hi, Lloyd. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you.
Exactly. Lloyd, I clap for you for tuning in. Thank you so much. All right. Woo, Lloyd. I wonder if she calls him Pink Lloyd.
Oh, yeah, Pink Lloyd. That's great.
A little play off of the little Pink Floyd there, of course. Anyways, Lloyd would like to know. Exactly. Lloyd would like to know if his grandmother has a message for him because she has been in his thoughts a lot the past few weeks.
Okay, wow, nice. Okay, our hands are on the planchette. Here we go. It's moving. This is for Lloyd. S U C H H U M A N I R O N Y A N D E G O T H I S I S W H A T I S H A P P E N I N G T H E M E S S A G E L I K E A L L M E S S A G E S A R E D E L I V E R E D D I H Nope. Sorry. Start again. D I R E C T L Y F O. Is that an F? Sorry. F R O M O N E T O A N O T H E R T H E E G O D O E S N O T R E C O G N I Z E T H A T T H E R E I S N O N E E D F O R A M E D I U M O R T R A N S L A T O R F O R H I M T O R E C E I V E A N Y M E S S A G E. Okay, says such human irony and ego. This is what is happening. The message, like all messages, are delivered directly from one to another. The ego does not recognize that. There is no need for a medium or translator for him to receive any message. Basically, Lloyd, they're saying you already know the answer, you're already receiving the messages, and there's no mistake or coincidence that you're here. They're asking you to wake up and to allow the message to come directly to you without me or the board or these spirit guides. They believe in you, so believe in yourself too on this level.
That's actually a good message. What that's basically saying is trust the gut instinct, that first impression that you were getting. Once you trust that first impression, you're going to be able to see things a lot clearer. I had to learn that the hard way as well for myself.
Very well said. And if I can also reiterate, gut's good, but go right to the heart too. Gut is your initial instinct, then pull it up into your heart, because your heart is where you're going to really just learn to discern. But yeah, you're right. He's on it. Lloyd, yeah, you've got it going. Just trust yourself. Spend some time alone. Listen and just go inside and say, hey, what is it, the message you want me to hear? And whatever comes, the first thing to your mind, ask the ego to step aside. Say, I'm not going to listen to you right now, and just imagine, let it be, and don't judge it, and then you'll be surprised at what you'll receive. That's how it works with all this type of work we're doing tonight.
Robert Rose has a question. He is wondering, because him and his wife have had a lot of experiences recently, and he is wondering who is around his wife and him right now.
Oh, okay. Let's see what's going on. Okay, our hands are on the planchette. Here we go, Robert. This is for you and your wife. Going around. T I M E A N D S P A C E A S T H E R E A R E M A N Y L E V E L S O F L I F E O N M A N Y D I F F E R E N T P L A C E S O R D E M I N S I O N S Y O U A N D S H she okay A R E A R O U N D A G A I N S O M E T I M E S I T I S E A S I E R T O E X P L A I N T H A T W H I C H W E D O N O T U N D E R S T A N D W I T H O N L Y T H A T W E M A K E U P. Okay, time and space, as there are many levels of life on many different places or dimensions. You and she are around again. So sometimes, you and she are around again. Sometimes it is easier to explain that which we do not understand, and with only that we make up. Want to take a stab at that, Rodney? Take a stab at what you think that's saying, maybe clearly.
Time and space, as there are many levels of life and many different.
Any
you
thoughts?
and she are around.
Different times and spaces.
They're around themselves. It's.
Okay.
I'm thinking they're saying it's he and she. Who they asked who is around us.
Right, and they're saying
it's you're around you. It's you and your wife that are around you.
Okay, and then what's the rest of that?
Again, sometimes it is easier to explain that which we do not understand, and with only that we make up. So I think they're trying to explain that we look for ways to explain this feeling of people around me by making up it must be a ghost, or it must be a dead person, or it must be that when it and when they're saying in this one, I believe that it's them.
It's the energy of each other kind of playing off in different dimensions and times.
Different dimensions and times.
So it could be like probable selves or
yeah, just really, really close to them.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I'm just going to ask for a little clarification here. Let's put our hands on here. Did you hear what Rodney said? So what would you say to that, what he just said, so we can get... I was a little lost on this one.
Yeah, I was a little lost on that one, too.
B E T H E M I N A N O T H E R S P A C E. Okay, they said they know this to be the them in another space. They know this to be them in another space. So what you said was right, Ronnie, about maybe the possible probable realities. It's them in another space, or they're hitting in other dimensions. I mean, we come into this world, we don't just exist in one dimension, is what my spirit guides tell me. We're actually operating on many other planes of possibilities. That's really weird to say and hard to understand. But I think that's what they're experiencing themselves, maybe in meeting each other in other possibilities. But it's all happening now. So it feels like others are around them. It's probably just them. If that makes any sense. This is like the Twilight Zone. After all, it's Halloween.
I get that.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question, because we got about 4 minutes to kill here before we got to go to break, and I don't think there's enough time to get another question in. And
Probably not.
But a question for you, Karen.
Sure.
Tonight is supposed to be the thinnest the veil is throughout the year. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm one of these skeptical guys about this whole veil thing. Okay? I don't know why. Maybe it's just me. I'm not buying into it so much. Does it matter the message, say, from 6 months ago? Would it be the same as to what it is now because the veil is thinner compared to thicker back then?
Well, this is what I think about it. I really believe in the law of critical mass. When enough people believe in one thing, it actually can tilt the scale the opposite direction. Because so many people and so many traditions out there, there's Samhain, All Hallows Eve, All Saints Day, Dia de la Muerte, Halloween, etc. All this, we put so much pressure and time and on this holiday that technically, I really believe the energy does shift. Because we're all thinking about it that way. We're all seeing it as a time of spookiness, of fun, when the veil's thinner. And so, yeah, you can get caught up in that energy. And yes, if it helps you, it helps you. For me now, to answer it from my personal perspective, so yes, I believe that the energy can shift. But from a personal perspective, the messages I get right now will be no different than the messages I will get 6 months from now or even tomorrow, because of it's my connection to the spirit guides. But often when we start doing this kind of work into the other realms, auspicious energy can help us and does help us. Anything that makes you feel empowered or able to journey into these other dimensions and places will help you do that until you develop it internally. So yes, I do believe in it.
Then we will agree to disagree, because I'm still not sold on that.
Good. I think we should be skeptics.
And you should see me. I'm using hand motions as we are doing this. My hands are all over the place, and my arms are waving. I might take off here if I grow feathers pretty quick.
Good.
Yeah. Well, anyhow, the whole point that I'm asking that is, we have so many people who try and judge everything by the veil, and they think you know what I'm saying? And just like anything in this field, okay, I think the veil is one of those things that, in my opinion, and I'm not trying to shoot any of my audience members down, this isn't directed at them, but in my opinion, I think it's another one of those pieces of knowledge that we hang on to a little bit too tightly, if you know what I'm saying.
I do know what you're saying. I would agree with you. What the guides call that is filters. And they touched on that today with the message from Michael. We have filters how we want to see the world. If we could drop our filters, we'll see much more of the world. We tend to see our world only through our physical eyes, and we think that's the only way we can see things. There's so much more out there. And yet we also hold on to certain concepts that keep us constrained and held into a box. So I agree with you too. So when we talk about the subject, we can get very esoteric about it. We can go very far out there, and everybody's going to have their own opinion of it based on their own beliefs. So I think it's fair to say that we can differ in this. I think it's fair to say that maybe people can have their own beliefs to this, and I think it's fair to say that the veil's there, and I think it's fair to say the veil's not there. It really depends on how you see things, how you perceive the world around you. I don't put too much effort and energy into it because I know I have my own connection directly with the spirit guides, no matter what auspicious time or non-auspicious time is occurring. So I think it can go both ways. But I do know people who find, especially people who are in the pagan religions or witchcraft traditions, they usually work a lot with the elements, and for them that helps them empower themselves. It brings energy to them because they believe that. Again, it's what you believe. We got a lot of messages tonight about our belief systems. It's what you believe. If you believe that helps you, it definitely is going to work for you. Again, everything's based on beliefs, our filters.
Karen, if people want to get a hold of you or check you out online or your YouTube channel, where can they go?
Well, I'm all over the internet and social media under Karen A. Dahlman. I'll make this easy. My website is also Karen A. Dahlman, DAHLMAN.com. And I have a YouTube channel under Karen A. Dahlman. I'm on Google+, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And please, come join me. Check out my videos. I have a whole series of videos I do called The Women of Ouija. And we have a great time and fun with it because, spirituality and metaphysics is supposed to be fun. As I told Lana, have fun in this life is what we're here to do.
And on that note, we're going to head out for a break here. You're listening to Space Out Radio. We got 1 hour left with Karen and Rodney as our seance continues on Spaced Out Radio this Halloween night. Well, it's, for the rest of you in North America, it's already tomorrow, but we'll talk to you later. Right after this.
It was just...
The SOR Sightlines is a place for you to find answers to your strange experiences. Hi there, this is Mike Schmidt. If you have had an encounter with ghosts, UFOs, Bigfoot, ETs, or anything else that doesn't make sense, head to spacedoutradio.com and file a Sightlines report. All information you give is 100% confidential, and I will personally help you find the answers you need. SOR Sightlines, your answers are a click away.
Greetings and salutations, space travelers, from the Chronicles of the Unknown team.
What is Chronicles of the Unknown? I keep hearing about this thing.
It's a new paranormal reality TV show based right here in beautiful British Columbia, Canada. Follow our team as we uncover claims of activity on the Caribou Gold Rush Trail. You can also follow us here every third Monday, where 2 members of our team will be available to answer your questions. We'll give you some equipment updates and some of our experiences on the road, right here on Spaced Out Radio.
Hi there, I'm Butch Witkowski, lead investigator with the UFO Cop. On the final Monday of every month, you can listen to me and host Dave Scott on Spaced Out Radio's Strange Days. We're going to get to the heart of the matter when it comes to what's happening out there. People are seeing and experiencing things from ET contact to Bigfoot, and I want to hear about it. Your experiences are what we investigators need to help solve these unknown mysteries. So tune in at spacedoutradio.com to the final Monday of every month from Butch Witkowski's Strange Days.
Visit purpleplates.com today. For over 40 years, the Purple Energy Plates have been delivering amazing results for their many customers. Inspired by the great genius Nikola Tesla, the harmony, healing, and energetic effects of the plates have proven over and over to be beneficial and often miraculous to thousands of customers. With their money-back guarantee and the many benefits, how can you afford not to get one? Check their site for daily specials and choose from their many energy products. You won't be sorry. Visit them today at purpleplates.com for mind, body, and spirit, and expect a miracle.
This is your medium, Joanna, from Spaced Out Weekend, 2 mediums and a large. I would love it if you would come and join us with host James Tyson every other Sunday on Spaced Out Weekend. Together, we will take your calls and your questions live. Our goal is to provide you with a positive outlook on deep questions that you may have. Questions regarding love, relationships, money, or whatever else is on your mind. Come and check us out at spacedoutradio.com.
Have you checked out the SOR Spacewire at spacedoutradio.com yet? Every day we post the latest stories regarding the weird, strange, and completely unbelievable. From cryptid and UFO sightings to the conspiracy world, we tackle it all. Hi there, I'm Eric Markham, Space Out Radio's news director for the SOR Spacewire. And if you have a story, I want to hear it. Email me at news@spacedoutradio.com.
Patrolling the Pacific Northwest, we are always on the lookout for the strange and unassuming stories that real people are experiencing. Hi, I'm Vincent Zunza from Pacific North Weird. Me and Alexandra Sullivan have teamed to bring to you those odd stories that never seem to make it into the mainstream. stories so weird that we'll leave you scratching your head wondering, is this real? It's as real as it gets with Pacific North Weird. You can watch our videos right here at spacedoutradio.com.
Become more intimate and interactive with Spaced Out Radio. Join our Space Travelers Club with your new membership. For $5 a month, we'll provide you with special access to the website, monthly prize draws from books to psychic readings, along with monthly newsletter, private interviews, and more. Sign up today to be part of Spaced Out Radio's experience.
Every month on Spaced Out Radio, we look into the deep and dark reports of cryptids roaming around the world with me, Rob Morphy, from Cryptopia.us. I would love it if you would join me and host Dave Scott as we delve into the most arcane stories and reports regarding creatures of the unknown. My job is to hunt down the details and bring the evidence forward to you. These aren't your regular Bigfoot stories I'm talking about either. You can find out more about crypto history at spacedoutradio.com.
Looking for a place to advertise at a very reasonable cost? Look no further than Spaced Out Radio. SpacedOutRadio.com has an advertising tab that you can click to check out our daily, weekly, and monthly packages to play on the radio, or our website including social media. From commercial spots to banners, we have it all. Check out our competitive pricing today.
You hear footsteps in the empty room above you. A rocking chair begins rocking by itself. Don't be afraid of the things that go bump in the night. Reach for Spirit Storybox, the iPhone app the Huffington Post UK called the only ghost hunting app you will ever need. Spirit Storybox. The spirits are telling their stories. Are you listening?
Strange creatures lurking in the night, the sounds of wood knocking in the forest, odd happenings right out of a fictional world. These are the reports I love. Hi there, this is author Ronald Murphy, and I would love it if you join me and Spaced Out Radio host Dave Scott the second Wednesday of every month on our journey into the unknown land of cryptozoology at spacedoutradio.com. From Mothman to Frogman and everything in between. Hey, they don't call me the crypto guru for nothing.
Did you know that Spaced Out Radio runs 7 days a week? Hi, it's James Tyson from Spaced Out Weekend. Every Saturday and Sunday night, starting at 9 p.m. Pacific, midnight Eastern, you can join me and my guests for some great chatter about what's going on out in the universe, or even in that dark part of the basement you really don't want to go back into. Well, let's find the answers to your experiences together. So come on up to Uncle Jimbo's cabin on the weekend. For more information, look us up at spacedoutradio.com.
Would you like to connect with us on Spaced Out Radio? Head to spacedoutradio.com to check out the latest shows, guests, and sponsors. And don't forget to sign up for the Space Travelers Club. You'll find all you need at spacedoutradio.com. Welcome back to the final hour of Spaced Out Radio tonight. I am your host, Dave Scott. Good to have you along for the ride. Tomorrow night on the show, November 1st. Imagine that. Leslie Mitchell-Clark will join us. We are going to talk about experiencers, those taken by extraterrestrials. We're going to get into that heavily tomorrow night, and we got a great week lined up as we get really into the conspiratorial side. I'm in my element this week. Yes! If you're listening in on Revolution Radio, it is a donation station financed by you, the valued listener. Do us a favor, visit freedomslips.com and donate today. Bill Cardwell has set the password for tonight, and of course I'm tripping all over it. Blah, blah, blah. You know what it is. If you're a space traveler, just go to the SOR Space Travelers on Facebook. I just don't feel like trying it today. I'm all tuckered out from trick-or-treating with my son tonight. Malevolency? I don't know. Either way, he loves doing this to me. I'm shaking my fist at you, Bill Cardwell. Shaking my fist. Hey, if you want to follow us on Twitter, you can do so at Spaced Out Radio. Give our Facebook page a like, Spaced Out Radio Show. On Instagram, I can be followed at Dave Scott, SOR. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Spaced Out Radio Show. On Instagram, I can be followed at Dave Scott, SOR, as I just said. Tune us in on TuneIn. You can download this show or others on iTunes. I'm still rattled by the password. And, of course, our website is spacedoutradio.com. While there, you can check out our latest blogs, read up on the SOR Spacewire by our news director, Eric Markham, listen to some Bumblefoot, our music maestro around there. And if you had an experience you can't explain, hit up the SOR Sightlines report. Mike Schmidt is waiting for your information. Everything is kept 100% confidential. And, of course, you could join the SOR Space Travelers Club. It is only $5 a month. With that, we bring in Karen A. Dahlman and Rodney, her partner, for tonight. And we're talking a little bit of a seance, because that's what we do on Halloween here. We're going to start a new tradition with Karen. We're going to book her a year in advance now.
Oh, wow. I love it.
Yes. So next Halloween, you are booked. Don't make anything, because we're taking priority around here, damn it. Taking priority.
Okay, sounds good to me.
All right. And Maleficently.
Maleficently.
That's the one. That's the password for tonight. Thank you. Anyways, I know we're behind on questions. We're going to try and get them all in. Okay, I'm trying to go in order here so I don't pass up any, and Karen's going to do her thing as best she can. We may not get to all the questions tonight. If we don't, I do apologize, but we are shutting this thing down in 1 hour's time, so let's get right to it. Viking is asking a question.
Okay.
And his question is, I'm wondering what is keeping our galactic brothers and sisters from the so-called first contact event, where they are actually going to come down, maybe on the White House lawn, and say, hey, guys and gals, we're here.
Yay. I was waiting for somebody to ask a alien question. It's one of my favorite things to talk about. So here we go, Viking. Here we go. It's a great question. I'm curious what they're going to say, too. All right, so it's moving around. S M I. No, not an I. Sorry. It's not an I. Was that an M? Would you go back? Okay. It is an M. A N Y M A N Y T I M E S H A V E Y O U B E E N. Let me turn the page. Hold on a second. Just to let people know, sometimes they kind of swipe letters now. They don't necessarily stop on them. So that's why I get the letters wrong. They swipe over it and I say it by accident. So that's what happens. Okay, keep going. Thank you. We're waiting. V I S I T E D T A O T A L C O N T A C T W I L L B E L M A D E W H E N T H E M I N D S A N D H E A R T S O F H U M A N I T Y A R E A B L E T O G E R E E T N O T F I G G H T. Okay. All right. So let's see. This will not be first contact. Humanity and their gift for missing the wall in front of them and try to explain the bump on their foreheads as unknown. What? As many, many times have you been visited to, I got my letters all mixed up here. Did you get it, Dave?
Total contact will be made when the
minds and hearts of humanity are able to greet, not fight.
There you go.
I think there's some words missing. Rodney, can you help with this? This will not be first contact. Okay, so they're saying we've already been visited. We all know that. Humanity and their gift for missing the wall in front of them and trying to explain the bump on their foreheads as unknown, and many, many times have you been visited. Mm-hmm. Total contact will be made when the minds and hearts of humanity are able to greet, not fight. So what they're saying about the foreheads, and it's kind of like a play on words. Is that what you think you're saying?
Yes. Well, I think what they're saying is get your heads out of your asses. We've already been there. Stop denying it.
Okay, there you have it, everybody.
That's the way I took it.
We missed the obvious. We missed what's right in front of us. We
the wall.
Run into the wall.
And we got a bump on our head. We got a bump on our head.
But we didn't, because we didn't see the obvious, the wall. We have to explain it by saying, I don't know.
I got a bump on my head. I don't know how the bump got there. Good, thank you. So you hit a wall, and we're stupid because this has happened over and over, and we're just not seeing it. Okay, got it. That's great, guys.
I got another alien question coming up, and I want to spend some time with that one.
Good. I really enjoy these alien questions.
Me too. Let's get to Bill Hauser's first, though. He is asking, should I be concerned about my health right now?
Oh, okay. Let's see what they have to say about that. All right, here we go, Bill. This is for you. We're moving around now, the planchette. Okay, Y, O, U, Was that a D? Sorry. Was that a D? Yeah, thank you. You should always be concerned about your health. That said, when you're inspired to ask such a question as stated, trust your feelings. Yes, there's a reason for concern, and do not look to the giant snake oil firms for help. Ooh, snake oil firms for help. Wow. Do not look to the giant snake oil firms for help. What I find is they use certain terminology that will be specific to the person, as we mentioned in the beginning when we started. So this might mean something specifically to Bill when I say snake oil firms.
Well, yeah. I mean, in other words, go to your doctor.
Probably so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to your doctor, get checked out. It never hurts. Yep. Even if there's nothing there, it doesn't hurt.
You know what? I agree. And they don't really like to give any kind of, advice like this about health or about, financial. They don't want people to hold this as the only truth, but I like what they said here because it's so true. Your body is your barometer to measure many things in life. When you have some kind of, quandary, such as, I think I'm getting a message from my loved one, as we had earlier from Lloyd, then yes, you are. It's these strong feelings we have. If you're really thinking a lot about your health, heck yeah, check it out. This is your body. It's almost like Gaia Earth. It's a living being and living organism, and it has this consciousness, which is you're part of that, and it's speaking to you. So yes, listen to it, Bill. Great question.
All right, let's get to John's question, if you don't mind. John is asking, Karen, please ask your guides or mine if I can choose not to return in a physical form when this body is finished, because I really do not wish to return to this planet unless it's at a time when there is world peace and unity.
I understand. I don't blame you, but that's a great question. So hi, John, and let's get an answer for you. Here we go. Oh, was that an F? Sorry. Was that F? F-O-O-T-B-A-L-L. Let me turn the page. Hold on a second, please. Go ahead. Thank you. F-O-R-I-T-I-S-T-H-E-V-E-R-Y F, sorry, A Y B E T T E R H O W E V E R T O H E L P C R E A T E T H E C H A N G E N E C E S S A R Y T H O U G H V E R Y F O E W H A V E T H E S K I L L T O D O S O. The end. Okay. Oh, right. Oh, it's always interesting. Okay, here we go, John. This is a wonderful thought. This is, of course, your choice. And a source, that's S. And source will support this decision. It is safe to sit at home and watch American football. For it, I don't know where they get the stuff from. For it is the very few that have skill to be a part of the on-field drama. Oh, to be a part of the on-field drama. It may better, however, to help create the change necessary, though very few have this skill to do so. It's interesting they used American football. I'm going to guess that must mean something to you. Maybe you watch American football, or I don't know. But they brought up the fact that here you've got all these players on the field, and they're part of this drama, but they have the skills to be a part of the drama. And they're saying, if you have the skills to create the change, then maybe you want to be a part of the drama again. But it's up to you is what they're saying. It's between you and Source will support your decision. So no, you don't have to come back. But we may want you back, John.
But I was going to say, it sounds like they're saying
they want you.
There's very few who have the skill, and you may want to come back. We may need you.
So think about that. They're seeing you with skills. I agree with that, Rodney. Thank you.
All right. In the Revolution Radio chat room, KC is asking, I feel like I'm ready to talk to my spirit guides. What kind of mental state do they want me in before they will make contact?
Okay. Casey, you said?
Yes, KC, like the letter K, the letter C.
Okay. Well, they're wanting me to say a couple things, and then I'm going to let them take over. What I'm hearing they want me to tell you is, we covered this a little bit, but what's really, really, really important, Casey, is that you learn to feel from your heart. And you have to learn to see with the eyes of your heart. That's what they call it. When you learn to do that, you learn to go within yourself. You learn to spend quiet time within this space of yourself. You imagine that you're actually sitting in your heart, and then you imagine that you're actually breathing in and out of your heart within that space. And when you get in that space, it's like you open yourself to receive messages, and they'll come to you as feelings, as images, as thoughts, as a quick day reverie, as a waking dream, and they'll continue in your life in such ways. It'll be very subtle at first, and as you begin to be with those energies, they'll become much more strong and stronger. So what I highly recommend is you keep a journal when you do this work. So let's let them speak now. Okay, go ahead, you guys. Please take over. A L L T H E S E T H I N G S T H A T K A D H A S S P O K E N T H E F I N A L P I E C E O F T H E F O R M U K L A I S T O H E A R T H E L M E S S A G E A N D D O N O T D O U B T I T S V A L I D I T Y. Okay, all these things that KAD, I'm CAD. They call me CAD. That's my initials, Karen Ann Dahlman. So all these things that CAD has spoken, the final piece of the formula is to hear the message and do not doubt its validity. Oh my goodness, yes. When you start to receive messages, and I talked about this with a little bit with Lloyd, when he starts to receive messages from his family, his loved ones who moved on, or when you start receiving messages from your guides, you're going to think you're making this up. It feels like an imagination. It feels like it's all creation of your own thoughts. In fact, you're going to have a hard time discerning them from your own thoughts. Trust me, I fully understand. But to not give up, with practice, you begin to discern the ever subtle message of spirit, and then you begin to understand its validity. And the biggest thing here is you've got to practice. You got to write this down. You got to practice with yourself and practice with others. That's so important. So yes, everything I mentioned before, but the most important part is do not doubt. Tell ego and doubt to step aside. Hope that helps, Casey. Good luck with it.
Excellent. Great answer. Let's get to Joe's question here, because I think this is important. And the reason why I was saving this one is because I want to build it up a little bit. Okay. One of the things that I have noticed around here, exactly.
We know where you're going with this.
Well, one of the things that I learned a long time ago on this show from one of my guests is to tell if people aren't sure if they're experiencers or not, to put a couple coins either side by side or stack them on a nightstand that you cannot reach, you cannot bump, so that way animals can't get at it, like a cat or something along those lines. And the key is, if they take you or when they bring you back, ask them to either, let's say if they're side by side, to stack them, or if they're stacked, to put them side by side. Now, I've had 4 or 5 people try this experiment when they've all felt like they've been having contact and the coins have moved. So, Joe last week saw the coins move. And then he took a picture of his leg. And there were 3 big scratches on his leg. So Joe is wondering, was it extraterrestrials? Was it spirits? Or owls, maybe, because he gets a lot of owls. And if you zoomed in on the photo, he's asking if we noticed the scratches were actually hundreds of dots like needle marks. So wow. Joe is trying to figure out what happened to him.
Wow. Okay, let's see what they have to say about this. Very interesting, Joe. Fascinating. I never heard about the quarters either, Dave. That's cool. Okay, here it goes. It's moving. Here we go. THISICO E T O T H I S T Y P E O F C O N T A C T O R S U P P O S E D C O N T A C T A S W E R E A D O N L Y B Y V I B R A T I O N W E K N O W T H A T M A N Y P U R P O S E L Y M A K E T H R E E. Let me turn the page. M, thank you. A R K E S S O T H A T T H E Y M I G H T S A Y T H A T W E R E T A K E N W E F E E L N O V I B R A T I O N O F T H I S S O R T S O W E C O N C L U D E T H A T W H E T H E R I T W A S A C O N T A C T E V E N T O R S I M P L Y A D R E A M T S T A T E M A N I P U L A T I O N W E K N O W N O T A N D W E F E E L T H E S A. Oh, is that an M? M, E F R O M H I M. Okay, no idea what that said. Okay. All right, so this is the message for Joe. This is a common theme to this type of contact or supposed contact as we read only by vibration. We know that many purposely make 3 marks so that they might say that were taken. We feel no vibration of this sort, so we conclude that whether it was a contact even to simply a dream state manipulation, we know not, we feel
event
or thank you, whether it was a contact event or simply a dream state manipulation, we know not, and we feel the same from him.
Weird.
So
what do you say? Yeah.
What I think it says is that since they read vibration,
that's all.
If he was abducted and he knew he was abducted, right? They would read his abduction and say what was able to happen. But since he doesn't know if he was dreaming and made the 3 marks himself and moved the coins
by accident or whatever, by his dream,
through this dream state,
sure,
or if he was actually abducted, he doesn't know either.
So they can't read it because
so
they only see vibration.
They only know what he knows.
That's interesting. Well, the guides that we're working with, they don't have eyes. They don't see. They don't hear. What they do is all they do is feel. They're all about feeling, and they feel vibration. That's how. And they read when they read people and they read these messages and they read what you're speaking the message. They're only reading the vibration behind. They see nothing. So, but they're seeing. Not their lack of seeing is much more advanced than our ability to see. The way they read vibrations is much more advanced. So they're saying that this could have or might not have happened, but they're reading his vibration because and I like what you said, Rodney. I agree with that because he's not sure. They're reading the vibration of that's not sure to give him a real answer. Unfortunately, that's too bad.
They're saying what they do know is that there are people who actually create 3 marks on their legs and say, "Hey, look, I got abducted."
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Because they know that person really
and they're not saying that's not the case here.
But that's not the case.
No, they're not reading that he made this up. They're reading that when something happened in his dream, or it could be something else he doesn't know, so they don't know.
Yeah,
right?
but that something happened.
Something happened, right?
They just don't. They just can't say.
Yeah, they can't say in front of the vibration, which is interesting.
Weird.
It is weird. It's weird. Who knows? But
are we allowed to get a little bit more specific and ask who is visiting him?
You can ask anything you want, and you know what I've learned? They'll answer, however and whatever, and sometimes it's unknown. They'll just say unknown. So let's see what they have to say. Yeah, so you want to know specifically who it is. If it's something they can read the vibration of, who is it? Right? Okay, our hands are on it. Here we go. Oh, so that. Oh, sorry. F. Yeah. Thank you. I. C. To V. I. B. R. A. T. I. O. N. F. R. O. M. H. I. M. O. R A N Y P O T E N T I A L A B D U C T O R S. It says, this we do not know. There is no specific vibration from him or any potential abductors. So they're just not reading it in this field. They're not reading any abductors or any specific vibration that's saying yes.
Yeah, I was going to say they could read it from him or from
the abductors.
Yeah.
Right. Either from either side is what they're saying. They're not reading anything from either side at this point. So it's unknown. Doesn't mean it doesn't happen. Just saying they do not know because they can't read that vibration. They can't pick up on it.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
It does. It does.
All right. Let's see if we have any more questions from our audience as we are waiting here, because we do have about 15 minutes left. I did have a question on email earlier today. This one coming from Al.
Okay.
Al was asking if Abraham Lincoln had reincarnated yet.
Oh, gosh. I've never asked that question ever. That's really interesting. Cool. Look forward to this. All right, here we go. Hands on the planchette. This is fun. I love these fun questions. Never know what's going to happen here. Never a dull moment, let's put it that way. Abraham Lincoln. L E T U S E X P L A I N O N E O C E H O M E T H E S O U L E N E R G Y I S M I X E D B A C K I N T O T H E W H O L E W I T H T H E E S S E N C E L E F T T H I S T O S P R E A D T H E G O O D. Let me turn the page. Thank you. N E S S O F T H E S O U L T O T H E B E N E F I T O F T H E W H O L E A S W E L L D I L what's that? U T E A N Y E V I L T H A T M A Y H A V E B E E N C H O S E N B Y A N I N D I V I D U A L S O Y E S H I S E S S E N C E I S B A C K A N D B A C K A G A I N H I S G O O D N E S S I S P R E S E N T I N M A N Y. Okay. So let's see what we got here. This is for Al about Abraham Lincoln. Let us explain. Once home, the soul energy is mixed back into the whole with the essence left, This to spread the goodness of the soul to the benefit of the whole, as well dilute any evil that may have been chosen by an individual. So yes, his essence is back and back again. His goodness is present in many. That's an interesting way of looking at reincarnation, isn't it?
Isn't it?
So it's like there's traces of herself that continue on, and it's like the essence of that energy is back with us again to dilute whatever wasn't good, because he had a great presence and goodness for the United States. Very interesting. That's fascinating. I haven't heard that answer before.
We got about 6 minutes, 5.5 minutes here. Do you think we can squish one more question in?
Let me put my hands in here and ask the guys. Can we do brevity, you guys? Will that work this time? Can we do a little brevity? They're going to try. Yes. No. They're saying maybe. Yes, no, maybe. They're going to do their best. They're so fun. Okay. Let's give it a shot.
Okay, Joyce is asking, is it enough to just uncover the motive of an unsolved crime to release the earthbound spirits connected to the crime? Or is there any purpose for the truth becoming public?
Ooh, that's deep. I like it. That's a good one. Okay, here we go. Mm-hmm. This is for Joyce. Great question. Thank you. FORHUMA. We're going to go a little faster. And they want to go faster, okay? ITY LOVERLOW. No, not a W. Okay, it's Okay, that was quick. For humanity, this may be necessary. Once over, love prevails, and this is absolutely meaningless. For humanity, this may be necessary. This may be necessary once. Once over. This may be necessary once over. Love prevails, and this is absolutely meaningless. What do you get from that?
I think they're saying for humanity, the question she asked.
Yes.
It may be necessary.
Okay.
But
Okay.
once they've crossed over.
Yes. Love prevails.
Love prevails, and it's absolutely meaningless.
So what happened?
What happened here? Absolutely meaningless.
So for them, so once they cross over, that makes a lot of sense. Okay.
And I get that from the other.
Yeah,
things
for
that
the
we've
message.
done.
So the crime, somebody's murdered, killed. It's a terrible, horrific death. They're saying for humanity, it may be necessary for us to see that, experience it, so we can learn something. But once they cross over, love prevails, and then what happened was absolutely meaningless to them. But we hold the meaning to it. So a lot of us, I think, people come into this world, I feel that people come into this world to be martyrs and examples for the rest of us, because they're a very advanced soul in some ways, to let themselves be an example so the world can wake up and say, oh my gosh, it's in my face, I have to look at it now. Many, many souls are doing that right now. Don't you feel that way too?
You're right.
What you see in the world.
Yeah.
That's a great question.
That's a heavy way to end it.
That is
heavy, that was a little heavy way to end it, because, unfortunately I still got questions coming in, but we're just running too much out of time here, and the board takes time to translate the messages.
It does. What I'd like to do, if we may, I want to close it for everybody, so we have just a closure here. The board will have a final statement, Dave, and it won't be very long. I'm sure it'll be brief. Okay, here we go. So we need to close that. Okay, guys, I always say this to them. Thank you so much for the messages everybody brought through. Thank you for the cat that came through. Thank you for everybody's messages, and we just appreciate your time here with us. So thank you, and we will wrap up here. Okay, SCLARITIES. Seek clarity in all you do, see, and say. That's their final message, everybody. So seek clarity, everybody, in all you do, and all you see, and all you say. Seek clarity.
Mm-hmm. And on that note, it's almost time to wrap this thing up. Man, it's been fun. Karen, why don't you give us your information once again, where people can find you online and maybe get in touch with you if they want a reading or something along those lines.
Absolutely. Yeah. So I want to say thank you so much, Dave, for having me back. And it's been an absolute pleasure. And the hours flew by. It's always like this. And thank you, everybody, for your patience in the chat room. I know it's hard to sit there through the spelling, but thank you for your wonderful questions. And it was such a diverse group. I love that. I appreciate your time you put into this with us. Again, you can find me, Karen A. Dahlman, all over the internet. I'm on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google+. I have a YouTube channel, all kinds of information about my work on the board. That's under Karen A. Dahlman under YouTube. Go to my website, KarenADahlman.com. All kinds of free articles on the talking board, spirituality, well-being. All right, I have a newsletter. Join my newsletter. You'll get the latest articles that comes out. I offer moon messages. One of my guides' name is the Moon, and she has a lot to say, so I share that on the website too. But join me there. You can find me if you want to email me. You have questions you want me to answer. I usually create those and put those into an article or some kind of blog, and that's how I work. So join me, and thank you again, Dave, for having me, and happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. I'm gonna get you to hold on for just a minute. I gotta wrap this thing up.
Got it.
All right, tomorrow night on the show, Leslie Mitchell-Clark. We're talking experiencers and hypnotherapy tomorrow night as we get into a fun-packed, heavy, hardcore conspiracy week. It's all aliens and conspiracies this week. I'm loving it. I'm in my zone. Remember, you can check out this show on YouTube, as well as our others on TuneIn. And if you have an iTunes account, you can download it there as well. Remember, we do this thing 7 nights a week, starting at 9 p.m. Pacific, midnight Eastern Time. And we love it if you do us a favor. If you love what we do, tell a friend. That's all we ask, because we want to rock and roll this thing right to the top. Mr. Bumblefoot is playing on the Space Out Radio side. He brings us in and out of every show. We rock the house down. We'll talk to you tomorrow night, all right? Take care.